Jericho here. It is just a couple minutes until 7 o'clock. We have episode number 22, the second official Uprising. We will have a special guest on with us today. And don't forget, folks, about the big trivia going on, which has to do with the 2020 King of the Ring pay-per-view. So hopefully you guys check that out to kind of prep for it. The person that guesses correctly first here during the live stream, it has to be during the live stream, whoever gets the correct answer first will actually get to book a match for this upcoming Genesis special. Now, also, for coming on last second and being a special guest for us here tonight on commentary, my guest will also be booking a match on the Genesis show. So hopefully he's listening. I know he's here and Nicole is getting him mic'd up. I'm going to take just another second. Hopefully those of you just heard the opening know what's going on with the trivia, and that it has to do with the King of the Ring pay-per-view that passed. So let me get the show shared on to the group page real quick. And then we will get rolling, folks. Make sure also, those of you that are already on, make sure you hit that like button real quick. It looks like at least 2 of you have. Takes 0.2 seconds to hit that like button, everybody. So show some love, support your show, support our brand. All right, and it is sent over, so the link is on the venue page where it's supposed to be. All right, it's only a couple minutes left until 7 o'clock. GM Draven, thank you for checking in. Feck, thank you for showing up. One more second, folks. I'm just trying to get a little bit closer to 7, because that's when everyone is expecting to be jumping in here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like it's just about close enough. All people are going to do is maybe miss the intro, but we are going to get rolling here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Stephen Benoit Jericho here, finally taking my seat. And here beside me, folks, our special guest for the night is Mike Mills. And that is Money Mike Mills, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show, Mike.
Welcome to the show myself. Well, let's just get it correct. First things first. My name is Mike the Money Mills, for those who don't know.
Mike the Money Mills. I said it a little backwards there. I apologize.
It is all good.
So, Mike the Money Mills, you've got a huge opportunity tonight. You're getting your first shot at winning HWA Gold by taking on Mad Dog X for that coveted Rising Star Championship. Now, I know you're a very charismatic and confident guy, but do you think that you're going to walk out tonight the new Rising Star Champion?
If I told you that I wouldn't be, I'd be lying. There's no way that Mad Dog comes out as champion tonight when he goes up against the man he's not going to keep that title out tonight.
Sounds like you having a little mic issues there. Make sure you keep it at the right spot. And the champion, Mad Dog X, it looks like he's following along with us, ladies and gentlemen. So, Mike, if you have something to say before your match tonight, you can speak it directly to the man himself. And the Living Legends checking in, along with Brandon Ace checking in. GM Draven is here. People are starting to show up. In match number 1, Max Steele taking on, for the first time here in quite a while, this is Nova Reese.
The one they call Nova Bomb, right?
That's him, Nova Bomb, absolutely. Veteran of the game.
I don't think he pulls out the win tonight. But just a couple of words for Mad Dog X. Look, you don't think you're going to win tonight, right? I hope you don't. Because the last fight you had, it put you on the shelf for a little bit. Remember? Rio? You know, the last villain alive. The man almost ended your career. What do you think I'm going to do when you get in that ring with me tonight?
Make sure that, hey, everyone can, someone just let me know that you can hear Mike Mills on here. I haven't seen anyone comment about it, but make sure you guys let us know that you can hear Mike well, as Max Steele goes for a pin here. Could be a quick night for and Nova Bomb kicks out. Max brought some help with him here tonight ringside. This is D&D, Duke and Drake. And what's this? A cutter! Out of nowhere! He just springs him off the ropes. Hits Nova Bomb with that RKO, if you will. There's a 2 count and Nova kicks out.
Oh, that was so close. That was so close.
And it looks like Mad Dog can hear you loud and clear. He says that he was never on the shelf.
Oh, please. What do you call that? You didn't even get drafted to your own show.
GM Draven, if you don't know who he is the manager for Mr. Reed Razor, and he says you need to turn your mic down because you bore him.
Oh, please. You can't even talk correctly, yet let alone worry about my mic time.
Max Steele now working the legs of the Nova Bomb, hoping to wear down that vertical base, because that's where Nova gets a lot of his power from. You can see it when he does that power bomb. You can see how he squats a little and lifts up and uses that great leg strength that he possesses to add a little extra torque on there. And here's a darkness choke. Max Steele trying to choke out Nova. Nova fighting out of it and gets his arm free. Max Steele almost puts Nova away again.
I thought he had him that time too. He's surprising me in this match. He's surprising me in this match.
These two, I don't think I've ever seen them in a one-on-one match. Both of them come from the same territory, basically. But, oh no, there's a quick 3 3 count. Nova hits that Nova bomb out of nowhere and puts Max Steele away. Just like that. Max Steele stands up. Nova bomb is rolling out of the ring. Max is not happy. He just hit the ref. Ladies and gentlemen, he just took out the ref. Sergio, find this guy. He just took out the ref.
I would have hit that ref too. That quick count. There's no way he's supposed to win that.
That did seem a little bit quick, folks. And now moving on to the next match. This is Charm City taking on the Quebecers 2.0. And starting things off is Brandon Ace in there standing toe-to-toe with Mr. Amazing. Now, what do you think of Mr. Amazing, Mill? Or what do I call you? Can I just call you Mike?
Mike will work.
So what do you think of this Mr. Amazing, Mike? Him and Lemmy dancing on their promo videos and talking about banging people's moms. And look at this! The referee distracted and Lemmy just clotheslining Brandon Ace here. Little underhanded tactic.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Distract that ref as long as it gets you a win.
All right.
Mr. Amazing can do something. Oh, nice.
You saw that big boot there, didn't you? That almost took the head off of Brandon Ace. Now, Brandon Ace, he's been primarily in singles competition. Oh, what's this? The big man tags himself in. Here comes Michael Carter. The monster. Look at that. He just shoulder blocks Amazing without even putting any effort in there. Now, a man that you are very familiar with, Primetime, over in New Breed with you, just checked in as well.
Primetime is also a GM over in the New Breed, for those who don't know. But his show still doesn't compare to mine. For all of those who don't know, New Breed is ran by MJ Jones. I know you hear it by my man SBJ a few times, but MJ Jones runs a tight ship over there. People are pretty cool for the most part. But if you want to be with the best of the best, if you come to the New Breed, you want to be on the A show, which is my show, Insurrection.
There we go. The general manager of Insurrection over in New Breed Wrestling. Make sure you check that out, folks, if you have not already. We have picked up a ton of star power coming over from New Breed. A little shot of adrenaline, if you will, into our territory. Taking, big leaps so far, including Mike the Money Mills getting a shot at that Rising Star Championship.
What's up, Gun? I see you in the comment section. Prime time. Take that steak dinner and shove it.
Blaze McCoy checking in. Welcome, Blaze. New addition to the group as well. Make sure you guys go check out Blaze Radio. He is always showing tons of support and carries, many different roster members from across the EFED industry throughout his shows, and actually has a huge tournament coming up here as Mr. Amazing actually trying to pin the big man. Now, Lemmy Shine said if he is able to actually pin the big man here, Michael Carter, then he won't only be, excuse my language, oh wait, hold on, big power bomb off the ropes, just throwing Mr. Amazing.
Jesus Christ.
What a power bomb, and now he's got him on that top rope and slingshots him onto his face. As I already said the Living Legend is in there. Of course you get some love there, Justin, the Living Legend, I see you. And now Lemmy Shine in there taking on the big man. Lemmy said that if he is able to pin Michael Carter tonight, he won't only be banging Brandon Ace's mom, he will also be banging the mom of Michael Carter as well.
I don't see them pinning this big man. He's not letting those pins go down easily. Great breakup on the count right there.
Michael now has Lemmy out on the apron, and a big right cross sending Lemmy Shine down onto the concrete floor. That padding there, what do you say, Mike? That padding's what, an inch thick at most around the ring? Probably down there?
An inch and a half.
Inch and a half.
Maybe two. Still not enough to keep that back from coming in pain after that.
Hired Gun checking in again here. Welcome, Gun. I know that Mike said hi to you earlier there, but I always try to acknowledge anyone that I see. Now Lemmy has the big man. He prosts him up on the top ropes. What's he going for? We saw this many times from Lemmy. We know it's coming on the top turnbuckle all the way down right here in front of us. I saw you jump out of your seat right there as well, Mike. The big man crashing down right in front of us. Superplex from the top turnbuckle.
I didn't think he was going to get that strength to pick the big man up like that.
Lemmy surprises you, and talk about strength. Look at that straight gorilla press from Michael Carter. Just, I don't know how he springs back to his feet so quick after that. I know, I had a hard time getting out of my chair just from sitting here for 10 minutes. Never mind crashing from 15 feet in the air all the way down onto the concrete.
How he does it. The big man is still in his form.
Now that we have 8 guests on here, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully those of you that were checking out the group page saw the post that I made. The first person that finds the answer to this trivia question, along with Mike the Money Mills, will get to book a match for this upcoming Genesis episode. Now, there's 9 people on now. So we all know that Devil Dog and Ryan Steele hate each other. Both members are now over on the Pandemonium brand. But if you go back to the King of the Ring pay-per-view, I want to know here during the live stream who it was that tossed out Devil Dog and Ryan Steele, both in that King of the Ring Rumble match. Who tossed out Ryan Steele and Devil Dog that night?
That's a good question. Let's see who's been paying attention.
If you guys go over to the... Real quick, if you leave, I saw a few names actually leave, so I think a couple people are going to hunt that Hybrid Universe playlist to go try to track down that answer. Now, Mike, if you could help me out, Mike, and make sure you watch a little bit for me to see exactly who says it first.
Look here, Austin. We don't have time for jokes. We're trying to find this winner to see if someone can book a better match than me.
I wonder if you've got any matches planned out. And look at that! What a maneuver by Lemmy Shine. I don't know what you call that, but he was just wearing Brandon Ace like a backpack and then flips him over into like a reverse pile driver. A backpack pile driver, maybe.
Like a suplex to me.
The American Outlaw doesn't care for Didi or Ryan Steele, apparently, and I guess it doesn't matter. We just want to know exactly who it was that eliminated Devil Dog and Ryan Steele from that King of the Ring Rumble match. Who tossed both of them out during the King of the Ring pay-per-view? And we need an answer during this live stream. And now Brandon Ace setting him up with a running knee. I thought he was going to punt kick Mr. Amazing, but he hit him with that knee again instead, and there's a 2 count. Amazing gets his shoulder up. Mad Dog says that it's called a backslide driver. I appreciate that, Mad Dog. GM Draven says that it was CFT's mom that eliminated Devil Dog and Ryan Steele. That is not the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon Ace with those educated feet, and then another knee to the face. And here's Rio checking in. Rio will be in the corner of B Block tonight. No official match, but he'll be out there ringside with B Block for his first match here in the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance.
See, for those who don't know, B Block is a dangerous man. He's been playing this game.
Talk about dangerous. What's going on here? Watch the ring, Mike. It looks like Mr. Amazing is set up for something. A little slow-mo dive. Slow-mo suicide dive through the ropes, taking out Brandon Ace. Yes, Mad Dog is in here, Gunn.
Mad Dog is just going to sit in that comment section and talk his little mad ears off. You know, you can't really do anything from there, but just wait till that match tonight. We're going to see who's getting the 1, 2, 3, because X won't mark the spot tonight.
Now the numbers have popped back up, so it looks like someone may have an answer here. The numbers jumped from 5 back up to 8, so I wonder if someone went over and got us an answer.
It doesn't look like someone has it yet.
I don't know. I wonder who it is that's going to be booking a match alongside Mike the Money Mills for this next Genesis episode. Do you have any match running through your mind that you want to see, Mike?
I have one in mind, but so far it's not really looking as interesting as I thought. So I may have to switch it up.
Rio's got jokes apparently. We all know that Pandemonium didn't fare as well as we have tonight. We've got tons of security on hand. And we're down to basically no suspects because both Aaron O'Connor and Maximilian from XVPW have both been cleared. Both have solid alibis, so it wasn't one of them.
Well, if it wasn't one of them, it's got to be somebody from Pandemonium show sabotaging themselves on purpose. Someone who didn't get a match.
That's possible. I wonder if anyone rewatched Pandemonium and kind of paid attention, because maybe there was a clue or something. So it sounds like Rio says he knows exactly who done it, and the big man, Michael Carter, putting the stretch on Lemmy.
And this guy, Mr. Amazing, still can't even help his own partner out. Like, what type of swings are those? Like, you're going right over his head.
It looked like he was more cheering for him than anything. Simply the best. That's Lemmy with a pin. Can he bang both their moms? No, the big man kicks out. Lemmy Shine thought he was gonna have himself an old-fashioned threesome with two MILFs, but Michael Carter kicking out just in time. Now, Mike, I'm sure that you are probably an expert in threesomes with MILFs. As now we know it's coming again. Lemmy has Carter up top again, the second time tonight. Lemmy Shine wants to blow his mom's back out, and looks like he's trying to blow Carter's back out as well.
He's just hurting my back. Let me keep it stretched for this match tonight.
Looks like John Awesome says it was El Mago Dark. He's sticking to that. I don't know who El Magoo Dark is, or Mago, or do you know who he is, Mike?
I have no freaking clue.
We still don't have an answer. Whoever comes up with the answer first during the live stream of who it was that tossed Devil Dog and Ryan Steele out during the King of the Ring pay-per-view will actually get to book a match at the Genesis show.
pin right there. I'm not even gonna lie.
What do you think, Mike? Should we drop people a little clue?
Give him a baby one.
All right, a baby clue. The answer, the person that tossed out Devil Dog and Ryan Steele during this year's 2020 or last year's 2020 King of the Ring Rumble is in the chat with us right now. He is one of you 10 that are watching live right now. So hopefully at least you remember doing it. I know it was a big night. And then Michael Carter actually pins Lemmy Shine. I wonder if Michael Carter gets to hook up with Lemmy's mom now.
That should be the way it goes. I mean, you wanted to get mine, now I get yours.
Look at...
Call it something like a favor for a favor.
Look at those great highlights. Hopefully we can get someone else here. And Feck says it was El Magoo. Nope, that is not the correct answer either. El Mago did not toss Devil Dog and Ryan Steele out of the Rumble match this year. Take a look at Charm City picking up a huge win over the Quebecers 2.0.
That was a big win. I'm glad the big man actually pulled that one out. I thought he was going to be lost for a second.
Lemmy Shine is going to shine the American Outlaws' boots, he says. Now, folks, we have the first of 2 title matches tonight. The first and so far only hardcore champion, Tommy Wolf, puts it on the line yet again, taking on Tyler Consiglio here tonight. That crazy clown, Tyler Consiglio. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have an answer. We have a correct answer. It was indeed Mad Dog that tossed Ryan Steele and Devil Dog out during the 2020 King of the Ring Rumble. So Mad Dog, along with Mike the Money Mills, will each get to pick to book their own matches at this week's Genesis show.
Got that answer in first.
Rio say that is that what you were writing there, Rio? Were you writing that it was Mad Dog?
Yeah, I think that's what Rio got that answer in first, saying he was typing the answer as Mad Dog.
I wasn't sure if that was he's saying. So, if indeed, and it looks like Mad Dog says that Rio answer at first. Okay, so Mad Dog just confirmed it that Rio actually did answer first. I misunderstood what Rio was writing there. So it looks like Rio and Mike the Money Mills will each be booking a match at the upcoming Genesis special.
Well, look at that. The new breeze shines again.
What a block there. We had Tommy Wolf going for a kick, and it looks like Tyler Consiglio may have something under that armband because it seemed to hurt even through the kick pads on Tommy Wolf. Keep an eye on that, folks.
I really think Tyler Consiglio has a good chance at pulling out the win in this match.
I don't know. Tommy Wolf has been dominating basically since day one. He's defended it several times over and over, and no one's really come close, and now he's just pummeling Consiglio with that kendo stick. Things aren't looking very hot for Consiglio. He kicks out here. I won't put anything past Consiglio, though. This Consiglio, he can definitely take a lot of pain. He's very undersized, but you know the man just has no quit in him whatsoever. And it sounded like you had a thought you were trying to get across there, Mike. What were you
Well, yeah, I kind of know a little something about getting hit with those kendo sticks, and I know Ty Consiglio is feeling that kendo stick right now. Getting hit 3-4 times with that across the back, like, man.
You can see
You
the
don't want
welts
that.
there, and it looks like he's trying to return the favor. Oh, offside of it, goes for a pin instead, and just a 1 count. I guess Consiglio may have thought that Wolf was down a little bit worse than he was.
If anybody's gonna be down worse than that, it's gonna be Mad Dog tonight. I'm telling you, he just don't think that I can pull out the win against him. And the truth is, he won't pull out the win against me.
I guess we'll see here pretty soon. It's only a couple matches or so away, and you get a chance to pick up your first gold here. And now Tommy Wolf back on the attack. Consiglio feeling the pain, it looks like. Mr. John Awesome here saying that size doesn't matter in a hardcore match, and, you know, you may be right. Now, Tommy Wolf, not a very big guy either.
He's right. When you're playing the hardcore match, there's no rules in that. So anytime a weapon comes out, it's a game changer.
Now, our hardcore division, it's made up of a wide variety of characters, and there's a spear out of nowhere. He just took, and there's a 3 count. He did it. Tyler Consiglio is the new hardcore champion. How did he get that much torque in such a close quarter spear? He only stood a matter of maybe 2 feet from Tommy Wolf and nailed him with that spear. Just broke Wolf in half. And we have, for the first time since Hybrid reopened, we have a new hardcore champion, and it's Tyler Consiglio.
I've been watching him for a while, and I knew he could pull his win off. Nobody knew, and I knew.
Looks like Mad Dog, he just called you a walking chew toy.
This is coming from a guy who was just laying on his back a couple of weeks ago at the hands of Rio. You won't be chewing anything but those words you're putting on the screen.
There we go. Good shot of Tyler as he holds his hardcore championship, the brand new title that was actually made by John Awesome. And now, we mentioned B Block earlier. We're going to see B Block in the ring one-on-one with Christopher Lawrence. Standing on the outside is the man Rio, who you mentioned earlier. And down on the outside of the ring in Christopher Lawrence's corner, that is Slade, his tag team partner of Faith in Nothing, taking on B Block. I don't know if Rio and B Block are they going to be tagging, I wonder.
Trust me, if those guys tag up, the tag division is in for a hell of a beat.
We all know what Rio is capable of one-on-one, so I'd be curious to see how he actually interacts if he's got a tag partner. I don't know if he will be maybe a little selfish. A lot of guys that have that sort of superstar ability don't always transition well over to the tag game.
Yeah, well, Rio is a tag team specialist with B-Block. You trust me, these guys have won tag team championships in more than one company, and they've held them on for almost years at a time. You don't want to be in the ring when those two are tagging up together, trust me.
Well, we'll see how that works out, and I look forward to seeing those two tag after words from Mike the Money Mills here, and B Block just eats a series of kicks and then a knee across the grape. Hopefully that long flowing hair absorbs some of the shock from that knee.
Let's get back in the fight, Block. You got this.
A spin spinning right hook there takes B-Block down on his face. It looks like Christopher Lawrence there not appreciating the words that were coming from Rio. I couldn't exactly hear what Rio was saying, but it definitely caught Lawrence's attention.
That's right. Ugh.
B-Block here with a series of rights takes Lawrence down on his back. A quick pin. We knew that wasn't going to be a win already. So I like asking this question to most of my guests. So often during matches, you see people going for these quick pins real early on in the match. What's your reasoning behind that?
Well, when you get a big man on your body and holding you down for a 2 count, you got to put your strength into getting out of that kick out. So the point is to make you lose some of that stamina you're going to have really early on in the match.
B-Block just throws Lawrence out here.
If I can get you tired quick, I can get you to be pinned later on in that match.
So
is a strategist.
It's about exerting that effort. Okay. And now Rio's trying to take that padding off the turnbuckle here. Referee paying attention, putting that back on. I can't quite see what B-Block is doing to Christopher Lawrence. It looked like he had something in his hand there going after Lawrence, and now on the bottom right of the screen, what's Rio up to? Rio's got a chair. He slides in nonchalantly. The action coming over right here in front of us now. Christopher Lawrence sees what corner he's in and wisely jumps back up in the ring.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, don't be in the corner.
Looks like Rio is going towards Christopher Lawrence. Rio just hit him. And now looks like he's setting a pick, if you will, distracting Lawrence. B-Block's got him now from behind with a suplex. The assist coming from Rio right there, and Rio's going back after him, and he throws him up over, tossing Lawrence.
I told you, when you're facing those two, you don't wanna be in the way. Trust me.
No DQ in this one, and now sets a pick again. What an interesting strategy here from Rio and B-Block, and now B-Block with an ass buster right there. He just shoved his knee straight up his backside.
Now you see B-Block go to work.
It looked like Lawrence was going for a head scissor there, but B-Block caught him and hits him with a powerbomb in a 2 count right in the middle of the ring. Lawrence kicking out. Keep an eye, that chair is still in the ring here. That could come into play, but B-Block's got a sharpshooter locked in. He's got it locked in deep. He cannot reach the ropes, and Christopher Lawrence taps out. B-Block just taps out Lawrence with a sharpshooter.
Ladies and gentlemen, now you see why he is called the most dangerous man.
Take a look at some of the highlights from B-Block's debut match here as he beats Christopher Lawrence with a little bit of aid maybe from the last villain alive, Rio.
I told you, those two are like brothers. They've known each other for years, so they know how each other work.
Christopher Lawrence not very happy about that as you see him commenting here.
I don't know what to say to you, but poor little Tink Tink.
2-on-1 for most of the match. He says maybe we'll see a tag team match there to make the numbers a little more fair, if you will.
And still won't mean anything. You'll see why those two are tag team specialists.
I'm surprised that Christopher Lawrence's tag partner didn't go over there and get involved. Maybe he couldn't really, see very clearly what was going on the other side of the ring.
I think a female fan is going to.
Possibly. He was over there chatting with the young lady with the orange shirt, standing beside what I thought was her husband. Her husband there with the tall guy with the blue dungaree shirt up in the top left. He was there chatting with that short lady with the orange shirt on. Not sure who she is, but a lot of fans in the front row getting involved lately in a lot of these Uprising episodes. Now, folks, we have two veteran big boppers doing battle right here. This is the Scottish Warrior, who you just heard on the last Origins episode, and he's taking on Rock Leone Dickens, ladies and gentlemen. This could be a battle of a couple of the top heavyweights in the division here.
I've seen a couple of Rock Leone's matches. I honestly don't know if he pulls out the win tonight. Scottish Warrior talks the talk and he walks the walk, but he's still no Kings.
This is very intriguing. I really don't know who I would pick as a favorite in this one, to be honest. These two have fought all over the place, and both are sort of top guys in other E-Feds. Now, I'm just going to go out and say it, folks, that win or lose, after tonight's match, the Scottish Warrior, Ian King, as far as from, I believe it was 8:35 last night, the Scottish Warrior has expressed that he no longer wants to be part of the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance. He has contractual agreement with another company, and he will no longer be participating, at least for now, here at the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance. So win or lose, thank you for the time that you put in here, Scottish Warrior, and good luck wherever you go from here.
Let's see if he can pull out the win and show that he's still dominant even though he's leaving out the door.
At this point, he seems to be dominating Rock Leone as he's just bashing him over and over. Sort of a vicious side that we don't usually see from the Scottish Warrior. Maybe he's trying to send a message over and over again. That's what, 6 times he's tossed Rock Leone into those steps, and again! I think he's trying to send a message to the hybrid universe here. That's like 8 times. 8 times. He's just slamming him over and over. I don't know what Rock Leone did to him.
He's not going to have any knees left after this match.
I agree. Knees, midsection, chest. Looks like he hit his face off it a couple times. And Scottish Warrior just continues to work on Rock Leone.
Nice.
As you notice, folks, there is no count out here at the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance. So they spend an awful lot of time on the outside. And it looks like Ian is ready to finish off Rock Leone, setting him up for that pedigree. Here it is. Got him. Oh, he chose to do the pile driver instead of the pedigree. Can this put Rock out? And there it is. The Scottish Warrior saying farewell as he puts Rock Leone to sleep.
Jesus.
Assisted by those steel steps that he used over and over. His favorite move of the night was bouncing Rock's body off those steel steps.
Well, that's one way to leave the show. You go out with a bang, literally.
Right. You know the name is Hollywood Smoke Hogan. They try to hang, I throw the curve.
Here comes the man with the iron fist, Caleb Shaw, the destroyer of Malin Mania himself, with one punch.
American flag on my jacket feeling heroic. Pothead patriot, Kush God bitch. Don't give a fuck if you atheist. You gon' hear this shit. All black, that's a fat kid. Oh, Harlem shit.
Will King checking in. Welcome, Will King.
Black limo blowing dank and
Someone get him out of this comment section. He doesn't even deserve to be in it.
Rugby bandana for the occasion. Pull up, vandalize your location.
Talking about a luxury box. Can you even afford the cars you were finding?
Who's this? Here's Chaos! Chaos is running in during Caleb Shaw's entrance with a sledgehammer. Caleb Shaw turned around just in time. Chaos out here obviously not happy about the interference at the end of his match with Sinister. Luckily for Caleb Shaw, he caught him out of the corner of his eye. Otherwise, that sledgehammer could have done a huge amount of damage here. Chaos tossing Caleb Shaw up in the air, dropping him on his face. You can't say that about a lot of people. Shaw takes that clothesline and absorbs all of it. Shaw now going to work on Chaos. Chaos tossing Shaw. Definitely some feelings between these two after Caleb Shaw came down after Chaos lost to Sinister and took both of them out. Caleb Shaw here supposed to be wrestling Sinister.
If I'm Chaos, I come down, I interrupt, I get in this match too. You fight me tonight.
How is it that, now, were you just saying you're friends with Chaos, right?
Yeah, I know Chaos, we go way back.
And there it is, the referee calls for the disqualification. Caleb Shaw picks up a win over Sinister thanks to DQ via Chaos coming in and interfering. And now Mike the Money Mills will leave the booth here to go on to challenge for this Rising Star Championship. So we won't be hearing from Mike the Money Mills for, at least a few minutes here while he goes on to take on the champion, Mad Dog X. I'm kind of curious because Mike Mills and Will King clearly hate each other, but they both seem to be friends with Chaos. That's kind of a curious scenario. That beautiful new designed Rising Star title there. Again, another John Awesome creation. You can tell Mad Dog X loves it. He almost didn't want to give it up to the referee. Referee shows the prize over to Mike the Money Mills. There's a good look at it, and look at that thing sparkle and shine, ladies and gentlemen. Have a chance to have two different titles change hands here tonight. And there's the bell. Tyler Lytle, thank you for checking in, sir. Or is that FN Mark? Who do we have here? Is it FN Mark checking in? And congratulations, Mr. Mark, to yourself and Tyler Consiglio for winning that Hardcore Championship earlier tonight. Make sure those of you watching go over and check out 3WA tonight as well. That's a show put on by Donald Baldwin, another friend of our program here. Now, hopefully those of you that are watching, if you are show creators as well, the post is up for you to share your weekly shows on the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance page as well. So make sure you remember to do that, or to, for those watching, if you're fans of other shows, share it for them. And now Mike the Money Mills tossing Mad Dog on his back, and then a double axe handle. Mike Mills is doing everything that he can here to try to take that Rising Star title from Mad Dog X. Mad Dog, again, was the answer to the trivia question today, for those of you that weren't on yet. And make sure all of you hit that like button for us. But as I was saying, Mad Dog X was the one that tossed both Ryan Steele and Devil Dog out of that King of the Ring Rumble match. And we give credit to Rio for actually answering that first. Somehow even coming up with the answer before Mad Dog even came up with it. I guess when you get into the heat of a match like that, hold on, folks. I don't know what the heck just happened there. Apparently our you guys aren't seeing any of this. All right. You guys didn't see any of that crap, I hope.
What do we have here? Good old Mike Mills. You know something, Mills? I could destroy you right now. Look at you. You're a sitting duck, an easy target. But rather than attack you, I'll just watch you lose.
And here's Mad Dog from behind, hitting him with the X marks the spot. And there's the pin. Mad Dog takes out Mike the Money Mills with interference from Will King. Out of character, folks. I apologize. I went through and I thought I edited that crap out, but apparently I missed some. So a little break of character, and we'll just chalk it up to whoever screwed with Pandemonium also came in and screwed with us. So this is the ending that was supposed to happen, ladies and gentlemen. So just forget any of the other crap that you saw first, if you will. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's main event. The Iron Bison Challenge, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you see that?
Mike Mills, you back on with us? Yeah, I did see that. Will King setting up a huge distraction there for you. And Mad Dog X taking advantage. But here we are in the main event, starting things off with a running clothesline, is the man, the Iron Bison, as he just damn near takes the head off of John Awesome.
Will King, this ain't over. I promise you this ain't over. Coming out in my title match, thinking everything was sweet. First you single little flunkies, and now this. Guaranteed, what I did to you at the first uprising is going to happen again. I can guarantee you that.
Just as you thought things were over between Will King and Mike the Money Mills, things just get turned up a notch as Will King costs Mike the Money Mills a shot at that Rising Star Championship. And here we go, John Awesome trying to turn it on here, trying to see if he can be the one to take out the Iron Bison. And here's a superplex from John Awesome. Crashing, it looked like the Iron Bison landed hard on the back of his head, tweaking that neck area. Keep an eye on that, ladies and gentlemen. See if the three men can take advantage of that big move right there pulled off by John Awesome. And speaking of big moves, pulling Awesome right back in the ring is Bison, almost effortlessly.
I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted with this trash Will King. Want to walk around with wrestlers from other promotions and what was that, ROH or something, and call yourselves putting food on their tables. You can't even put food on your own table. You're still reliving glory days of the first HWA. Well, things are different now, Will King. Things are entirely different. And you're gonna see firsthand that you don't interfere in a match that has to do with Mike the Money Mills.
Apparently he does, because he just did. And now Durgo's in there. Durgo's saying that he could beat the Iron Bison one-on-one by himself. And now he's going to see if he can live up to that. And now Durgo's hanging upside down for what seems like an eternity. And then Bison just driving him down jackhammer style. Slamming the dragon down in the center of the ring, right on our beautifully designed HWA logo.
Let me get back into this match. Will Durgos is not going to do anything to Bison.
Durgos kicks out of a pin here. Bison is a big man. I believe he's, 6'6" and 300 pounds, hailing out of England.
And Durgos looks 100 pounds soaking wet.
John Awesome just tagged himself in. Folks, John Awesome reaches over and tags Durgos on the shoulder, tagging himself back in. We still haven't seen Reed Razor here. Reed Razor looks pretty patient there, just hanging on to the gold top rope, waiting his turn, if you will, biding his time. Because this is an elimination match, folks. Bison has to beat all three of his opponents. There's a match going on in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are paying attention, maybe re-watch, because there's also a match going on between Mike the Money Mills and Will King over in the chat. Donnell Brown, thank you for checking in. Make sure everyone watching right now takes a second to hit that like button for us. I deserve a like after that sort of slip in the production side of things. Hopefully I saved it enough to still tell a good story, but Bison now throwing Reed Razor around on the outside. Razor getting his first action, and I don't know if he's liking the taste of it. Those huge knuckle sandwiches being delivered straight to the jaw of Reed Razor, thanks to the Iron Bison.
Reed Razor is probably the only one who can match up muscle for muscle with the Iron Bison.
Muscle for muscle, it looks like he's biting Bison. He's biting Iron Bison on the forehead. Reed Razor is chewing on the forehead of the Iron Bison. He's loving every minute of it, too. Look at him. Proud of himself out there gnawing on the head of the Iron Bison, trying to maybe chew one of the horns off the Bison, I guess. Lee Jones not faring well here. Reed Razor almost having his way with the Bison, it seems.
They say he's just about the only guy who can match up pound for pound. Durgos is about 100 pounds soaking wet, and Bison's just going to manhandle him every time he gets into the ring.
Catching the leg here is Bison, and he whips a dragon screw, if you will,
Yep.
tossing Reed Razor back down onto the ground. Now, Reed opting to take things back in the ring because he knows that's the only place that you can beat the Bison. You have to pin him or submit him inside the ring here. And now Razor thought he was going to toss him out. What's he doing? Bouncing off John Awesome and then dropping the leg across the back of the Bison. Lee not taking very kindly to that as he delivers a right, thanking him for it. And now it looks like he's going to set Razor up on the ropes himself, but Reed fighting out of it.
This guy's talking about Rising Star Championship. The point is, it's a championship, Will King. Something you don't have right now. So, with you interfering in my match and costing me a title, I'm going to cost you your career. How about that?
Reed Razor taking a second to celebrate, and then he gets decapitated by a spinning clothesline. Iron Bison says, now it's my turn, and a series of clotheslines. We know that's the finisher of the Bison. If any man can clothesline, it's that man right there. And now Bison is feeling it as if he was just, playing with Reed Razor, letting him get some shots in, making him feel comfortable. And now he's got him up in the Iron Forge here, going to submit Reed Razor. John Awesome comes in and breaks it up, though. That's kind of a curious situation. John Awesome breaking up a submission here for Reed Razor.
Trust me, if I'm John Awesome, I'd save him too, even if I don't like him. This is a 3-on-1 match. You team up and you try to take Bison out. He's a big dude, and you want all the help you can get.
And again, folks, this 3-on-1 Bison challenge is an elimination style. Bison has to eliminate all 3 of his opponents to get the win, where they just have to pin Bison or make him submit one time.
Do you think they pull it off?
I don't know. This is a huge mountain to climb. And he takes the head right off of Durgos there, going for a pin now. John Awesome leaning back, catching his breath, and Durgos is eliminated. That iron lariat just decapitating the dragon.
And that's why I said Durgos is going to get manhandled in this match.
Reed Razor back here, up top, diving for a fist drop off the top ropes across the face of the Iron Bison. And Bison pops right back up as if it didn't faze him at all. Wisely, Reed Razor going right back to that spot where he saw him chewing on the head of Bison earlier. A 1 count, Bison kicking out right here. Now just responding to Will King, the Rising Star division and the Hardcore division have basically been the bread and butter of Uprising. That's where the most activity has been coming from.
That's because Will King thinks he's still heavyweight when he's not even bantamweight.
Now Reed Razor back up in that Iron Forge and gets his leg onto the top ropes, causing a rope break here. And then clothesline! We just saw this move put Durgos away. John Awesome coming in and breaking up the pin. That's the second time tonight we've seen John Awesome coming to the aid of Reed Razor, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, to your point earlier, probably knowing that maybe one-on-one they don't stand as good of a chance as they do, you know, 2-on-1 against Bison.
Exactly. This guy, oh, nice one. Good side effect.
Reed going for a quick pin here, but Bison kicking out of it. Mr. Amazing, thank you for checking in. There's a pretty good match you put on there earlier. Now looks like it's some double team action from Razor and Awesome.
Told you, these two got to work together. Enemies or frenemies, you got to work together to put away.
John Awesome, he's got a camera. John Awesome is clubbing Bison in the legs with that camera. Looks like it was stolen straight out of the production truck.
Say cheese, Bison.
Trying to take the legs and now going up again to the middle rope. A second elbow, no. Bison still bleeding from that spart that Reed Razor chewed open. Maybe that's why, causing Bison to bleed. He's got some blood in the eye now. I guess if you think of it, pretty sound strategy from Reed Razor, opening up a cut to give them that advantage. We've seen several times Bison wiping the blood out of his eyes.
John also needs to take advantage of that, and if he doesn't, he's going to see why Durgos was eliminated. Big right hands coming from Iron Bison, and then he's just stomping on him.
Looks like he said, oh, move back! Move back, Mike! Bison pounding John Awesome. I thought he was going to try to put him through our table here. And now John Awesome diving and tagging Razor back in. Razor with a huge clothesline.
Oof, that was close. I thought he was going to put him right out, right in front of us.
Reed Razor going for a pin. There's a 2 count and Bison kicks out again. And he just sits up. A la Undertaker style. Sits up after that big finish move. And now Razor! He hit him with the knuckle dusters! You see him tucking him back in his pants! Can he put Bison away right here? And no, Bison fighting back still. Even after he's been hit with a camcorder. Even after he's been toasted with those knuckle dusters from Reed Razor.
I thought he was out after that.
And there's a 3 count. Reed Razor is gone here. Bison now going after John Awesome as we see Reed Razor exiting. The fight continuing here on the outside. It's down to John Awesome and the man himself, the Iron Bison. Where's Bison going? Coming over towards us for a second. Now back over to John Awesome, continuing his attack.
I thought he was gonna
John Awesome with a spinning neck breaker onto Bison. Going for that neck that he hurt earlier. Trying to utilize that injured forehead and the back of the neck that he started, working on early on. And now Awesome just clawing at those tooth marks, just trying to continue to distract and open that forehead with a Bison up. Whatever he can do for an advantage here. Referee dives in pretty quickly, wants to keep a close eye on this one. Oh, a big boot to the forehead. Looked like it actually caught Bison square in the nose. That probably broke Bison's nose.
Awesome should have capitalized right there with the pin. He could have got that win for the team.
Bison fired up. You see him pumping his hands in the air after that. It's like he's thriving on this pain, thriving on this blood that is just pouring down. It seems to more be feeding into his fury. Awesome, a chance for the win. Not even a 2 count.
See, if he would capitalize on that big boot, he probably could have won then. But right now, this man's just fired up. He's not going to let up now. Austin is in trouble.
Iron Bison kicking out again. GM Draven demanding that Bison get tested for performance enhancement drugs. I don't know. I've seen this man pull off, much after taking in much more damage than this, still come back and pick up wins, fighting against guys like the Unfiltered Animal, fighting against Morris. Just now brings that chair in here, hits John Awesome in the gut with the chair, and now DDT's Awesome on the chair. Bison going for a pin. This has got to be it. 2-0. John Awesome kicks out after face first being DDT'd onto that chair. Awesome still kicks out.
Awesome surprising me. Still got some fight left in him.
Will King saying that I should know someone that can match up 1-for-1 with the Iron Bison. And Bison, what's he doing here? There's the Iron Lariat from Lee Jones. John Awesome is down. 1, 2, 3. Lee Jones picks up the win. A hell of a match. Hell of an effort right there. That one was probably the shot that put John Awesome on Dream Street. That DDT onto the chair before the Iron Bison comes up with that Iron Lariat and finishes him off.
More like a nightmare instead of Dream Street.
Before you guys sign off, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you remember to hit that like button for us. And here he is, the Iron Bison, picking up a win. After all that talk going on back and forth through the group, the Iron Bison ends up picking up the win. So make sure you guys check out the page for recap later on. Get your post-match promos up. I just want to thank and congratulate Mike the Money Mills. Thank you for coming on and helping out on commentary last minute. You will be creating a match for this upcoming Genesis show, as well as Rio for guessing the right answer or knowing the correct answer, who took out Ryan Steele and Devil Dog during the King of the Ring pay-per-view, the 2020 King of the Ring pay-per-view. The answer being Mad Dog X, and Rio guessed it right before Mad Dog even said the answer. So I hope
Mad Dog knew it. He just wanted to let somebody else guess the answer. But still, he just capitalized off of Will King coming down and interfering in that match, hitting me with an X marks the spot behind my back. That wouldn't happen straight up.
That was a very good match up until that point. Will King, as always, coming down ringside and having something to say to you, definitely a distraction. Worried that him or one of the generation or, a member of Heel Money even coming to the ring, but he decided to come down himself. That's probably even more of a distraction, to be honest. But a hell of an effort there. I don't think this is going to be your last shot at gold here. Sergio paying attention. I know he saw that distraction, but maybe you'll get another shot down the road here. But again, thank you for coming on. Thank you all for participating so much throughout the chat here. But Stephen Benoit Jericho on behalf of the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance, signing out and reminding you all to go over to the venue and make sure you become members there, because little by little, we're going to stop sharing these shows to the group page, and they're going to be really just posted there. So either you go to that group, right now it's called Coming Soon, because we relabeled it that, and we have to wait 28 frigging days to change the name to the venue as we planned on. But so far, our shows and 3Dub will both be posted there. And speaking of 3Dub, that's Worldwide Wrestling, their huge pay-per-view, the big event, that's their WrestleMania, the big event 6, I believe, coming up at the end of the month. So make sure you follow along and check that out. Will King will definitely be part of the big event 6. And for those of you that have not yet followed along with Worldwide Wrestling, or 3W here is referred to it as, make sure you go check them out too. That's another a brother show, if you will, of Hybrid Wrestling Alliance. But once again, any closing words from you, Mike Mills?
Yeah, for those who don't know, you need to go check out the New Breed as well. As when you check out 3Dub, check out the New Breed ran by my boy MJ Jones. You'll see 3 different shows every week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Fight Club, Insurrection, and Danger Zone, ran by 3 different GMs. You'll see 3 different shows, 3 different world titles, 3 different mid-card titles, and even a title that's defended on every show. Coming soon, we're going to have a triple threat championship where each show will have an individual who will be fighting, and each one will be having a chance to be crowned triple threat champion. So there's a lot going on over there in the New Breed. Come check us out. And if you didn't know, I am a former dual champion, the first ever dual champion, and I have a match coming up, and I will be trying to regain that second title back. So come check us out.
Definitely go check them out, guys. Once again, that show, New Breed, I don't want to get into how they are run, but I was happy seeing all their guys coming over here because of the way that they run their show. You know that they are in it for the long haul. You know that they are in it to ride out stories. They aren't impatient. They know how to do the long play. So I'll let Rio or MJ Jones himself describe how he runs his league, and I want to start getting some of those guys on live with me for the Origins series. So any of you that are still watching, MJ Jones, Mike, yourself, any of you, I'd like to start getting you guys in as part of these Origin series. So now we're going to jump out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for following along. Stephen Benoit Jericho from the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance, signing out.